LSB is celebrating 120 years. Throughout 2021, we are interviewing many of our longtime employees. Today, I am interviewing Jill Burnett. Jill, when did you start working for LSB?
A very long time ago, clear back in 1992.
92. And what areas have you worked in since then?
I have worked in every area of the bank. So I started in the operations, like I was running proof, processing proof batches, things of that nature. I moved to the teller line. I worked in the loan assistance area, was a loan officer and still do lending to this day. So, and then just did special projects along the way and just kind of went from there.
Do you remember your first day?
I don't specifically remember my very first day, but I remember I was nervous. I remember being very nervous. Remember taking a lot of notes. I believe I started in the operations area is what I recall. And then I remember being especially nervous when I had to come out to the teller line because I was like, oh, geez. Now I'm going to see like real live people. So that was a little nerve wracking.
Do you have a specific memory that will always stand out to you?
Well, I've got a lot of memories, but as I pondered this, I think the big one for me was the morning I got the call from Jennifer in regards to the fire here at our Fairfield location. I was already in my vehicle heading to work. It was a little before 6 that morning, and she called and she said the bank was on fire, and I just was like, I couldn't believe it. I was in a panic mode. I remember stepping on the gas, driving very fast on my way to work. I remember calling Ryan while I was driving too fast and telling him just like, I need you to come to work. I need you now. The bank's on fire. And I remember him saying, let me get my pants on and I'll be right there. I'm like, all right.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it'd be better if you had your clothes on. So that memory and the aftermath of that and the amount of work it took to get that cleaned up, weeks, months, probably a year later, is something I will never forget.
I bet. Is there a specific memory with your dad that stands out to you?
Not probably as much as with just because he is my dad, there is no real specific memory. So I really don't have anything there.
How about a customer? Is there any?
Oh, well, yes, I do. And I'm not going to name any names here, but there was one night I was a loan officer at this point in a little cubicle at the Libertyville office. And I had stayed late. I remember it was dark. It was rainy. It was probably winter time. And I had stayed late to I don't know what. And I'm sitting in my little cube and I look out the back door at the Libertyville office and I see a customer that I know standing outside the door. It's like 4:30 or 5 knocking on the door, wanting to get in. And he's got two guys next to him with these big, long, black trench coats. And I'm like, oh my. So I'm all by myself. I walk over there. I let him in, bring him in. Well, he needed to pay the IRS. He owed some money to the IRS. So they set out in the lobby and he came into my little cube and I did a loan for him right then and there and had him sign it and sent them on their way.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I will not ever forget that. Yeah. And yeah.
Wow.
So,
what is it that has kept you working for LSB for so many years?
I think it's first off family feel. I love the employees that we have. Flexibility to do things that probably a lot of banks can't do, or we're willing to bend a little bit where other banks, we might not get cleared to our set loan to values on certain loans. We might not, we're willing to bend the rules when needed. So, and really putting the customers first, I think, is really important to me.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Jill, and thank you for all of your years at LSB.
Thanks.